Hi everybody, it's Tracy. Um, I just wanted to pop in and share with you a couple projects that I have actually on my hook at the moment. Um, I know I've never done this before on this page, um, but why not? Why not? There's no time better than right now to just go for it. So, first one is a baby blanket that is a special request from a local lady, and she's expecting her first grandbaby, and she reached out to me and asked me if I could do that, and of course I can, and it was more. I mean, it's my pleasure. Um, I take pride in the work that I do, and I want to, I don't know, kind of make things personal, more on a personal level with my customers. And I kind of like to get like a little background story on, or just kind of get the feel, just try to make things that will be pleasing to them and warm their hearts, and hopefully be able to wrap their baby in love and just be a blessing to them. But anyway, this is inspired. This is what they say. It is inspired by the Call of the Midwife blanket. Um, but this is in the dragonflies. And it's just a open grid for the most part. And if you can see the dragonflies in there. And during the quarantine, we don't have much access to, getting our yarn because it was not, a necessity. It was not essential. So, a lot of places, would not sell it. So I ended up using a lot of my scrap, a lot of the material that I have on hand, and making things work. You just have to make things work. Use what you have. Be happy. Be thankful for what you have. And I am very thankful. I'm thankful for all of y'all. Um, Everybody who has liked and shared and just shown me love over the years through my Crochet by Granny T, and I just appreciate you all so incredibly much. You have no idea. Um, when I started crocheting, I was going through a really rough time. It was right after we lost my dad, and this the reason why I picked up a crochet hook in the first place um, was because my aunt, she crocheted all the time, and my dad, he was always so amazed by it. He would, he would just, he said, I can't believe that she just made this out of string, and it was an Afghan. I'm going to pan down just a little bit. I do apologize for the glare over here, but there's nothing I can do about that just yet. I'm in the process of getting things rearranged and getting me my own space to where we can do this and not be in the living room in front of a giant window. But anyhow, it is what it is for now, and I'm thankful for it, as I said. But anyway, so after we lost him, I just kept thinking that, I kept remembering him saying that um, he was just amazed by the whole crochet and the knitting and all that stuff. So as I was growing up, my mom would always crochet, except she would use the steel crochet hooks, which are little bitty, and she would do the doilies and all the fine, intricate lace work, and she would just whip through it, and there would be like, I was completely lost. So once we lost Dad, I decided, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to make things out of string, just to see if I can. And I got on here on YouTube, and I taught myself how to crochet. Um, which YouTube is an amazing tool to use if you're trying to learn anything. There's a stop, there is a pause, you can go back to it later. It's like, it's like whenever Mom would try to show me how to crochet, and I would be like, where did you just stick that? And she'd be just in that hole while I'll be looking at it. Well, there's 100 holes. Where do I go? I was just like so completely blown away by the whole ordeal. Anyway, but I conquered it, and I love it. It is just a passion. It's actually my therapy. That's what I say, and that is true. I have I don't know. My mind is continuously reeling and going, and my thought processes all over the place. And if you know me at all, you know that's a fact. I have to have something to stay focused. I just have to not think so much, not dwell on things. Life knocks you down. You just gotta find a way of getting back up, picking yourself back up, and moving forward. And just tell yourself, with every passing day, you know, there's just another brighter day awaiting. You just have to you have to be thankful for the bad, the good, the ugly. It is what it is. And we just have to find joy in every moment. And my crochet, I'm very joyful. It makes me so happy. The smiles that I can put on people's faces, that I do put on people's faces, it is just, it makes it all worthwhile, all the many, many hours. And if you think crocheting a blanket or an animal, or, it's just a no matter of time, that's where you're wrong. There's a lot of work in this stuff. So, yeah, if you are into the craft, you will completely understand what I'm saying. And you know next time you are at a yard sale, or you're at Goodwill, or a Mission, or something like that, and you find a crochet item out there on that shelf, just stop and think about, somebody actually put their heart into that item, and many, many hours. I mean, and I'm not exaggerating. It can take up to 2 months to create just a blanket. You would never think of it like that. I mean, it's a one-man show, and there is no machine that will help you crochet. There are knitting machines, but there are no crochet machines. Just saying. I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know. People look at it like it's, I don't know, old school, an old thing to do, or, but I'm going to tell you what. Give me a crochet hook and give me a ball of yarn or a couple of skeins of yarn. We're not going to be cold. Just saying. It's pretty handy. And, okay, here's the second baby blanket that I have going on right now, that it is actually attached to the yarn. I have to track it down real quick so I don't pull my work out. Give me just a moment. Okay, this one here, the pattern is called Hugs and Kisses, and it is being worked in a deep chevron pattern. Hang on. So I can show it to you without pulling out my work. Alright. It is also a baby blanket. And I was stumped on this one. I honestly did not know what pattern I was going to use. I tried like 3 or 4 different patterns. I just couldn't get the feel of it. It's not that they were difficult. It's just I have to I don't know, you have to be able to get into your groove, you know. I mean, you have to you have to have your groove going on, or it just doesn't work out very well. And then I stumbled across this pattern. I thought, well, that looks really nice. There's a lot of texture in it. As you can see, there's bobbles, they're raised, and the hugs and kisses. The the hugs obviously, well, okay, the kisses are the knobby parts, and then down here it's just a rib stitch. It's a rib stitch, and they cross over. So that's the hugs, then the kisses, and the baby is due in August. So peridot is the baby's, birthstone. So I wanted to make it a little bit special, and add a green, a light. Here, let me turn it over on the other side, then you can see it maybe a little bit better. I do apologize, like I said, about the lighting, but I did, to separate the colors, I did the lighter green, the peridot color. In person, it does look like the peridot, but on screen, it just doesn't do it any justice. But I started out down here on this end. I started out with the pink, and this is where I wasn't really sure what I was going to do yet. I was just going with it. So I did the pink and the purple, then went back up, going on up, and I was like, I didn't know. I just didn't know. So since the purple was in the center here, sorry, it's like I'm flipping you off. I am not. I'll tuck that finger away. So sorry. My kids always tell me, Mom, quit flipping people off. Honestly, I don't mean to. I get that from one of my great aunts. She always used her middle finger as her pointer finger. I loved her to death. Anyway, here we go. I have the purple in the center here, so I thought I would start with the purple, the main, on this panel, and then just kind of went up, and I repeated the same sequence with the color. I wanted to add a lot of color just because, later on, as the baby gets bigger and older, mommy can, it's pink and it's purple, it's yellow. You see what I'm saying? And I did the texture just because it'll give the baby something to, it is soft, it's squishy, and it's airy. There are holes in it to where, it won't be too warm, and I think it'll be really nice once it's completed. But on this part, so I have the light blue here, so the next color I will do the green, the stripe of green here. That's what I'm working on at the moment. And then I'll do the white, and then the green, and then the next actual color part where I start do the repeat. I'm going to do the light blue, and I honestly think that the length of it is pretty decent. So I'm sorry, somebody pulled up. So I'm going to start with the blue and go back with the pink, and then it'll just kind of be, start back over again. But then I'm planning on doing like 3D flowers or something. I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air with that one. But anyway, guys, I just hope you enjoyed this update. I'm sorry for the jibber jabber and the nonsense, I guess. I don't know. But if you like this video, if you would like to see more of these videos uploaded and maybe placed over on my Facebook page, please give me a thumbs up. Like me, subscribe, please, please, please. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you guys. It's so lonely during quarantine. Anyway, God bless you all, and I pray that you all have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye-bye.